Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're ready to do a little bit of yoga. We have a nice 30-minute brief practice today. Bring some props if you need, blocks, blankets, straps, anything that might be used as a prop, totally acceptable as well. Remember to modify any part of your practice today as it makes sense for you. Do what's gonna be right? Challenge yourself where you can, back off where you need. And of course, please remember to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's begin, starting on our belly. Come forward, lay all the way down. Let the arms relax underneath your forehead, taking one hand specifically on top of the other. Letting your nose, your mouth just be free and clear so you can easily breathe. So the elbows just kind of relax out to the sides, the shoulders drop away from the ears. And just let yourself have a moment or two to settle into space. Maybe even just shifting a little side to side, the hips. And take a moment or two bringing awareness to the breath. Just letting go of your day. Let yourself have this time, be present. All right, so you can refresh yourself to face the rest of your day. And keeping the breath moving in and out through the nose as best you can. Maybe fire up a gentle ujjayi breath. Let's take 3 more deep breaths right here. Keeping your forehead resting right where it is. Bring the feet, the legs together, zip it up nice and tight. Stay focused on the breath. The tops of the feet press down, the knees lift up a little bit off the mat. Inhaling, lift the right leg an inch or 2 off the mat with the right leg reaching away. Exhale, lower the right leg to the mat. Inhaling, switching sides, left leg just an inch or 2 off the mat with the toes reaching back. Lower the left leg, moving with the breath. Inhale, right leg up, keeping the hip bones on the mat. Exhaling, lower. Inhaling, left leg up. Exhaling, lower. 3 more breaths, switching. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, switching sides. Switch sides. 1 more breath. Inhale right. Exhale. Inhale left. Exhale. Then keeping the feet, the legs together. Zipped up nice and tight. Inhale, lift both legs up off the mat, nice and easy, just an inch or 2. Exhale, lower, 2 more like that. Inhale, nice engaged legs. Exhale, feel the backs of the legs wake up. 1 more. And let the legs soften a little bit. Shift the hips side to side. Let's release into child's pose. Shift the hips back. Come up to hands and knees. Separating the knees a little wider than the hips, toes together. You can reach your arms forward or back on the mat. Let's take 3 more deep breaths right here. Two more. One more. And coming up onto hands and knees. Let's press back to down dog. Lift the hips up and back. And walk out the feet a little bit if you like. Bending one knee, bending the other. Stretching out the legs. Shake it off. Stay connected to the breath. With an inhale, lift the heels high. Exhaling, sink the heels back. Rolling forward to plank, big inhale. Exhaling, bring it back to down dog. Let's put a little bend in the knees, look forward through the hands, walk or hop the feet to the front. Fold over the legs with your feet slightly separating, head down, roll up slowly to stand. Press down as you uncurl, coming all the way up. Drop the shoulders back, palms slightly forward, standing nice and tall in Tadasana. Big inhale, sweep the arms around and up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hook the thumbs, lift up, hips forward, tailbone down, little back bend. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhaling, chest up. Exhaling, step it to plank pose, taking a deep breath in. Let's hold for a full breath. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale, lower your knees, chest and chin, keeping the elbows close. Bhujangasana, Cobra, untuck the toes, slide through, elbows bending. And exhale, return to down dog, or enjoy a nice child's pose. Let's take 3 deep breaths. One more breath. And from your downward facing dog, soften the knees, look forward, step or hop the feet lightly to the front, chest up on the inhale. Exhale, round it down. Let's step the feet together, toes and heels touch, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Make sure you can see the toes. If not, shift the hips back a little more. Keep the toes resting on the mat. Now either looking straight ahead or look up between the hands. Plug the shoulders back. Take one more inhale. Exhale, dive over the legs. Let it go. Step the left leg back in low lunge. Setting up warrior one, Virabhadrasana, back heel, 45-degree angle. Lift the arms. Keep the front knee bending nice and deep. Sweep the arms back with both palms facing forwards. The shoulders soften back a little. Bring the right hip back just a tiny bit. Keep the left heel anchored down. Lean in on the stretch. Take one more breath. Lengthen the spine. Then just the arms moving. Lift them up, biceps close to the ears. And bring the palms together at the heart center. Warrior three, left leg up off the mat. Hips level, shoulders back, one breath. Let's warrior one again, left foot back, heel down, bring the arms all the way up. Warrior two, reach the arms out to the side. Look over the right middle finger, one breath. With an inhale, let's reverse the warrior, right arm up. Exhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, right hand in front of the right foot. Maybe use a block if you want. Left leg up, point the left toes away. Lift the left arm high. When you're stable, that's when you shift your gaze to the left. Use the breath, take your time, looking up if you can. Let's step it back nice and easy. Warrior two, left foot on the mat. Come up, arms out, big inhale. Exhale, lower your hands to the inside of the front foot, Skandasana to the left, low side lunge. Keep the left heel down when you go. Take one more breath. And come back to low lunge at the front, right toes down. Walk the hands around, down dog, split, lift the right leg up. On the exhale, bring the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Step your left foot to the outside of the left hand, coming into a wide straddle stretch at the front of the mat, keeping the feet on the mat. One breath, Malasana squat pose. Bend the knees, palms together at the heart, chest up, inhale. Soften the shoulders, exhale. Lower your hands to the mat, lift the sit bones back up, heel toe the feet all the way back together. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, arms high. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, dive over the legs. We're stepping the right leg back, low lunge. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana, right heel down, sweep the arms up. Then sweep the arms back with the palms forward, chest up, shoulders back, left hip back a tiny bit. One more breath. Then just the arms moving, sweep the arms high, biceps to the ears, one breath, lengthen the spine. And bringing the palms together, palms at the heart center, warrior three, right leg up, hips level, one breath. Back to warrior one, step the right foot back, heel down, arms high. Warrior two, reach out to the side. Reverse warrior, left arm up. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, left hand in front of the left foot. Maybe use a block, right leg up off the mat. Find your foundation, press down, lift away, right arm high. Yeah, use the breath. Shift your gaze when you can. One more time. Step it back nice and easy. Warrior two, right foot on the mat. Come up, arms out. Big inhale. Exhale, the hands to the inside of the left foot. Skandasana to the right. Keep the right heel on the mat. One breath. Let's low lunge at the front of the mat. Left toes down. Walk the hands around. Down dog split. Left leg up and back. Good. Step the left foot outside the left hand. Step the right foot outside the right hand, folding over the legs. Start to bend the knees. Malasana, squat pose, one breath, palms to prayer, chest up. Let's lower the hands to the mat, lift the sit bones back up. Bring the feet together again, toes, heels touch. Utkatasana, chair pose, bend the knees, lift the arms. Bakasana, crow pose. Let's fold over the legs, give it a go. Palms flat, look in front of the fingertips, lift the hips, lift the heels. Bending the elbows, place the knees on the upper arms. Look in front of your fingertips. Make sure the breath is still moving, no holding the breath. The breath is going to help you balance. Lean in, keep looking in front of the hands. Come up onto your big toes. Once you're here, that's as far as you need to go. You can start lifting your feet up off the mat. Bring the toes together. Yeah, nice and easy movements. Let's give ourselves one more deep breath. Start returning your feet to the mat. Lift the sit bones up. Padangusthasana, your feet are about hip width distance apart. Grabbing onto your big toes in yogi toe lock. First two fingers of each hand. Lift the chest. Big inhale. Exhale, round it down. If you're modifying here, just take hands to opposite elbows. Let's take two more deep breaths. And on your next inhale, start lifting the chest. Exhaling, releasing out the toes. Step the feet wide apart again to the edges of the mat. Malasana, squat pose. We're going to do this a little bit longer. Bending up the knees, palms together at the heart. Now, if you find that your heels are lifting up, you can slide a blanket or a towel under the heels. That'll help support the feet. That'll feel better. You can also take a block or something underneath the sit bones if you need to ease up on the hip stretch, right? By all means, go for it. And either remaining right here, chest up, look past the end of the nose. If you want to add the shoulder stretch, the option is the right hand in front of the right foot, left arm high. And of course, if you want to work that a little deeper, maybe the left arm wraps around the lower back. Chest up, deep breaths. And come back to center. If you tried the first side, do the second side, left hand in front of the left foot, so the left arm is bracing the left knee up, avoiding collapsing in on the knees. Right arm high, and of course, if you tried it on the first side, give it a go here. Wrap the right arm around, little half bind, hook the fingertips around the left thigh. One more breath. Let's untwist, come to center, lower the hands to the mat, lift the sit bones up, heel toe the feet back together again. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Dive over the legs, release it out. Stepping the left leg back in a low lunge. Warrior one, spin the back heel down, float the arms high. Good, then sweep the arms back, lean in, palms are facing forward. Warrior three, one breath. Let's return to warrior one, back foot down, arms high. Sweep the arms behind the back, interlace. You can interlace the fingers or hands to opposite elbows, rounding over the front leg. Maybe slowly straighten out the front leg a little bit. One more breath, breathing into your hamstring. And start to bend the right knee up again, lower the hands to the mat. Let's pigeon pose. Bring the right knee behind the right wrist. Left leg back, sit tall. Level the hips, open the heart, modify if you need, use props if you need. Keeping the hips level if you're otherwise good here. Walk the hands out, lower the forehead down. As an option, you can keep it right here. If you'd like to add on, the option is you can make this more of a quad stretch with a back bend, sliding the hands in, lift the head, the chest. Bend up at your left knee, reach the left hand back, grab the foot. Yeah, so you got a nice back bend here, right? And then maybe the right hand stays down. You can also put your hand on a block or float the right arm up if you're really up for the challenge. Lots of variations. Let's take one more breath wherever you are. Let's lower the right hand, release the left foot back. Then removing any props that might be under the right leg, just roll to the right side, bring the left leg around, come into a cross-legged seat so it's your left ankle lined up in front of the right. Sukhasana. Start with the hands behind the back, lift the chest. You can stay here if that's deep enough on the joints. You can lean in. You can even, without lifting your sit bones up off the mat, walk the hands out, coming into a nice stretch this way, surrendering up. And if you maybe even want to take a block here so you can just really soften in. Let's give ourselves another 2 deep breaths. And start releasing out. Let's walk the hands in, come all the way upright, uncross at the legs, sweep your feet to the side, hands and knees. Let's downward facing dog, shake it off, maybe pedal out the heels, optional if you want to go for a plank chaturanga, right? Maybe that'll feel good. And from your downward facing dog, put a little bend in the knees, look forward, walk or hop the feet to the front of the mat. Chest up on the inhale. Exhale, step the right foot back, low lunge into warrior one. Back heel down, float the arms high. Float the arms back, palms forward, lean into the stretch. Good, warrior three, right leg up off the mat. One breath, hips level. Warrior one again, right foot back, arms high. Then reaching the arms behind the back and either change the grip as you interlace fingers or opposite hand on opposite elbow. Keep the left knee bending to begin with. Lengthen over the leg, round it down. Maybe start to straighten the left leg out a little bit, Parsvottanasana. One more breath. Don't force the stretch. And let's bend up at the left knee, chest up, hands to the mat, pigeon pose. Press your right toes into the mat, moving your left knee behind the left wrist. Modify on the back if you need, the reverse figure four if that's going to be best on the joints. Props under the left side if you need. Hips level if you're good. Walk the hands out. Keep the right toes pointing straight back behind you. Surrender up to the stretch and just let go. Nice deep breaths. Soften the hands. And of course, if you did so on the first side, you can stay right here. If you'd like to add the back bend and the quad stretch, let's release nice and easy. Head up, chest up. We're bending the right knee, reach the right hand back. Yeah, nice back bend. And either keeping it here with your left hand down or float the left arm up. Wherever you are, one more breath. Release it out, release the right foot, removing any props that might be under the left side. Roll to the left, right leg around, Sukhasana. Sliding your right heel in front of the left, cross-legged seat. Start with the hands back, sit tall, maybe keep it here if that's deep enough for the hips. You can lean in or even walk the hands out, making sure your sit bones continue making contact with the mat. 2 more breaths. And start to walk the hands back in, lift the head, the chest up. Let's uncross the legs, bring the knees together with the hands behind you, just windshield wiper the knees a little side to side. And when you feel ready to do so, let's return back to center, roll down onto your back, hugging the knees in. And maybe if it feels good, just rock a little side to side or taking a happy baby pose. Good, let's settle in the center for a second, setting up a nice reclining twist. Hug the right knee in, release the left leg out on the mat, pressing your left heel away. Bring the right knee a little closer to the right shoulder. Feel the tailbone lengthen along the mat. Take one more breath. And start to soften up the left leg a little, twist over to the left side, keeping both shoulders on the mat for a better stretch. Maybe shift your gaze to the right. Let's come back to center, letting go the right leg, bring the left knee in. Bring your left knee a little closer to the left shoulder, keep the right heel pressing away. Lengthen the lower back. Soften up the right leg a little, twist over to the right side, keeping the shoulders on the mat. Drop the left arm out, maybe peek over to the left. One more breath. Let's come back to center, hug the knees in, take a deep breath in. On the exhale, bring the forehead to the knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the legs out, coming into Shavasana. Separate the feet a little bit so the toes naturally drop out, the arms drop out, palms facing up. Letting go of the Ujjayi breath. Letting yourself settle into stillness. Soften the space between the eyebrows, unclenching the jaw, letting yourself have a few moments to restore yourself so you feel better going back to your day than when you first started today. Begin lengthening the breath, gradually returning awareness to the body as you wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. Maybe gently roll the head a little side to side. Reaching the arms overhead, enjoy a nice waking stretch. And pull the knees in toward the chest one more time. Rolling slowly over to one side. Keep the eyes closed a little while longer. Start coming back up to a comfortable seated position on the mat. Bringing palms together at the heart, relax your chin to your chest. Filling again with the breath. Reconnecting to your intention. And always taking the moment to honor your efforts and honor your practice today. You're welcome to join me chanting one Om as we seal our class, beginning with a deep breath in and taking a deep breath out. Inhaling. Om. Namaste.